Call the Wild by Jack London. Chapter 1 Into the Private. Buck did not read the newspapers, or he would have known that trouble was brewing, not alone for himself, but for every Tidewater dog, strong and muscular, and with warm long hair from Puget Sound to San Diego, because men dropping in the Arctic darkness had found a yellow metal, and because steamships and transport companies were booming, the fine thousands of men were rushing into the Northland. These men wanted dogs, and the dogs they wanted were heavy dogs with strong muscles, by which to tow, and furry coats to protect them from the frost. Buck lived at a big house in the sun-kissed Santa Clara Valley. Judge Miller's place, it was called. It stood back from the road, half hidden among the trees, through which glimpse could he caught of the wind, cool Renada that ran around its four sides. The house was approached by graveyard, driveways which wound about through wide spreading lawns, and under the interlocking boots of tall poplars. At the rear, things were on even a more suspicious scale than at the front. There were great stables were a dozen grooms and boys held 4 rows of vine-clad servants, cottages, an endless and orderly array of outberry patches. Then there was the pumpkin plant for the Austin, while in the big Clement tank would Judge Miller's boys took the morning plug and kept cool in the hot afternoon. And over this great demesne, Buck ruled. Here he was born, and here he had lived the 4 years of his life. It was true there were other dogs. There could not but be other dogs on so vast a place, but they did not count. They came and went, resident by in the popular kennels, or lived absolutely in the recesses of the house. After the fashion of Toots, the Japanese pug, or Yaspel, the Mexican hairless, strange creatures that eerily but nose out of doors or set foot on ground. On the hand there were the fox tears, a score of them at least, who yelped fearful promise at tours, and Yaspel, looking out of the windows at them, unperceived by the legion of housemaids, armed with brooms and mops. But Buck was neither house dog nor kennel dog. The whole realm was his. He plugged into the swimming tank or went hunting with the judge's sons. He escorted Mario and Alice, the judge's daughters, on long twilight or early morning rumbles. On wintry nights, he lay on the judge's feet before the morning library fire. He carried the judge's grandsons on his back or rolled them in the grass, and guarded the footsteps through wild adventures down to the houses in the stable yard, and even beyond, where the paddocks were, and the berry patches among the trees that he stroked impressively and taught Toots, and Yaspel he ignored, for he was keen over all creeping, clawing, flying things of Judge Miller's pace. Humans included his father, Elmo, a huge ST animal. Brand had been the judge's incredible compassion. And Buck did bid far to follow in the way of his father. He was not so large. He weighed only 140 pounds. For his mother, Shep, had been a Scotch Shepherd dog, nevertheless 140 pounds, to which was added the agility that comes of good living and universal respect. Yeah. And I want him to carry himself in right oil fashion. During the 4 years since his puppyhood, he had lived the life of a stated actor. He had a fine pride in himself, was ever a trifle exacting, as country gentlemen sometimes become, because of the situation. But he had saved himself by not becoming a mere pound house dog, hunting and kinda outdoor delights, and had kept down the fat and hardened his muscles, had to him as to the cold tumbling races. The love of water had been a tonic and health preserver, and this was the manner of Dogbuck was in the fall of 1897, when the Klondike strike dragged men from all the world into the frozen north. But Buck did not read the newspapers, so he did not know that Manuel, one of the gardener's helpers, was an undisabled attendant. Manuel had one besetting sin. He loved to play Chinese lottery. Also, in his gambling, he had one besetting, weakness, fifth in the system. And this made his contain for to play a system requires money, while the wags of a gardener's helpers do not lap over the needs of a wife and the mercy plug and